Hey guys, welcome to this channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and also click the bell icon. Once you do that, it will notify you whenever I drop a new video. Alright, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Yes, a high court of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) in Maitama committed Abdulrasheed Bawa to jail for contempt of court. Bawa, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), was convicted for contempt of court in relation to his agency's failure to comply with an earlier order of the court. Justice Chizoba Orji, in a ruling, held that the Chairman Economic and Financial Crimes Commissions is in contempt of the orders of the Honorable Court made on November 21, 2018, directing the Economic Financial Crimes Commission, Abuja, to return to the applicant his Range Rover supercharge and the sum of 40 million naira. The judge continued, having continued willful in disobedience to the order of this court, it should be committed to prison at Kuje Correctional Center for its disobedience and continued disobedience of the said order of court made on November 21, 2018, until he purged himself of the contempt. The Inspector General of Police shall ensure that the order of his Honorable Court is executed forthwith. Justice Orji rejected the argument put forward by the lawyer to the EFCC, Francis Jibo, to justify his current action. The ruling delivered on October 28 in Abuja was an motion on notice marked FCT HC M52-2021 filed by the Air Vice Marshal AVM Rufus Adeniyi Ojuawo, a one-time director of operation at the Nigerian Air Force. Ojuawo had, in the motion filed by his lawyer Alhen Ojabo, complained that the EFCC declined to comply with the order for the release of a seized property made by the court in a judgment delivered on November 21, 2018. The EFCC had arraigned Ojuawo on a two-count charge before Justice Muawiya Baba Idris of the High Court of the FCT in Inyanya in 2016. He was accused of corruptly received gratification of the tune of 40 million naira and a Range Rover Sport supercharged value at 250 million naira from one Imam Abubakar of Associate The Equipment International Nigeria Limited. But in a judgment on November 21, 2018, Justice Idris discharged and acquitted Ojuawo on the grounds that the prosecution failed to prove its case. Idris held that for the charge to succeed, the prosecution must prove that the defendant corruptly accepted the gift, that he accepted or obtained the gift for himself or for any other person. The judge added that the prosecution also ought to prove that the defendant accepted the gift in the course of or for his discharge his official duty, and that the gift was an endorsement or reward. He held that the burden was on the prosecution to prove all ingredients of the charge preferred against the defendant beyond reasonable doubt, as required under Section 1311 of the Evidence Act 2011. Justice Idris said, in conclusion, I hold that the prosecution has failed to prove the two-count charge of corrupt gratification under S-17(1)(a) and C of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act 2000. The defendant is discharged and acquitted on counts 1 and 2 of the charge. Consequently, the complaint EFCC is ordered to refund the defendant his 40 million naira wrongly paid into ONSA recovering account and to return to the defendant his Range Rover Sport supercharged forthwith. So guys, in case you don't know, the chairman of EFCC, born Abdulrasheed Bawa, born April 30, 1980, is a Nigerian detective and law enforcement agent who is currently serving as the chairman of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) since 24 February 2021. He replaced Umar Muhammad Abal, the acting chairman of the commission, until his appointment. He was the deputy chief superintendent of the anti-graft agency. Bawa was nominated as substantive chairman of EFCC on February 16, 2021, and on 24 February 2021, he was confirmed by the National Assembly as the executive chairman, officially taking over from Mr. Ibrahim Magu, the former acting chairman of the commission. Abdulrasheed Bawa was born in 1980 and hails from Jegao, Kebbi State. He obtained his first leaving certificate from Modern Primary School, Benin, Kebbi in 1991 and got his secondary school certificate from Government Secondary School, Owerri in 1997. In 2001, Bawa graduated from the Umanu Danfodia University, Sokoto, with a Bachelor of Science degree in Economics. He holds a master's degree in International Affairs and Diplomacy from the same university in 2012 and currently studying Bachelor of Laws at the University of London. Abdulrasheed Bawa joined the EFCC as an Assistant Detective Superintendent ADS in 2004. He was in October 2015 appointed to head the Commission investigation of the Zanin Alinsim Maduheke, a former Minister of Petroleum Resources, and her associates. He has been part of the prosecution of advocate fee fraud, officially corruption, bank fraud, money laundering, and other related crimes. The youngest chairman of EFCC to date. He was trained by United States Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI), Financial Crime Enforcement Network, and United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. In September 2020, news reported that in an exclusive report details how Bawa stole and sold dozens of petrol bearing straw confiscated from suspected looters, auctioning them off at his prices of ridiculous prices while he was in charge of the Port Harcourt office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The report stated that Bawa was arrested and detained for several days by the then acting chairman of the commission, Ibrahim Magu. Bawa was subsequently relieved of his position in Port Harcourt and transferred to the agency's training school in Abuja. When he was nominated for the position of the chairman of EFCC after the removal of Magu, civil society organization condemned the nomination, calling on the Senate of Nigeria to reject his nomination. At the state confirmation screening, Bawa denied the allegation of selling seized properties in Port Harcourt. On 17 February 2021, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) issued a statement denying report that the chairman resignates how substantive Abdulrasheed Bawa was arrested and detained by the agency under the former chairman, Ibrahim Magu, over illegal sales of 244 fortified chalk to proxies in Port Harcourt. The commission further stated that Mr. Abdulrasheed Bawa was never at any time arrested nor detained by former acting chairman of the commission, Ibrahim Magu. The statement, signed by a spokesman of the chairman, Wilson Eujaren, said Mr. Bawa was never arrested or detained over sale of any assets. As zonal head of the Port Harcourt office of the Commission in 2019, Bawa's responsibilities did not include the sale of assets, as the Commission has a full-fledged Directorate of Assets for Future and Recovery Management, which remains such matters reside. For the avoidance of doubt, the disposal of final fortified trucks in the Port Harcourt zonal office through public auction was conducted after the exit of Bawa as zonal head. It said the EFCC maintained that it was illogical for him to have been indicted over an auction that was not superintended by him. during his services at the EFCC Zonal Head of Port Harcourt Zonal Office and Lagos Zonal Office. He has successfully investigated and testified in prosecution of many cases leading to conviction and recovery of looted foods. He headed the investigation of Mrs. Zizani Alinsi Madueke from 2015 to 2019 that led to the recovery of millions of dollars and properties. Well guys, there you have it. The High Court of the Federal Capital Territory in Maitama committed Abdulrasheed Bawa to jail for contempt of court. Thank you all for listening to that, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and also drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this video. Thank you. Bye.